What's up guys, I just got the brand new Freego Nova 5 from Freego and I'm going to show you guys what all the hype is about. And to start off, we're unboxing this bike and putting it together. It comes with 2 boxes, and for the small box, it's basically just the accessory box. It's got stuff like the battery and the charger. And then you've got the big box that has the bike inside of it, and it has a big picture of the bike saying Freego Nova 5. People call this the fake Ultra Bee because of how much power it has for so cheap. Right now, this bike is $3,600, but if you use code TheoBikes on the website in my bio, you can get it for even cheaper. And now I'm opening up the small box to see what's inside. Right on top of this box, right when you open it, you see the wheel. It's already got the rotor installed onto it, and it's a dirt tire. It's the front wheel, so it's 19 inches, and it's perfect for the street and the dirt. Right when I saw this tire, I could see the spokes actually blew my mind. And that's because if you look closely, you can see the cool colorways that are on them. And now that I got the wheel out of the way, here's everything else in the box. First, there's a license plate holder, and it's pretty nice, but I wouldn't really use this because it's not really my style. But the bike does have a VIN number, so you can easily register it. Then comes one of the pegs, and this peg has a kickstand attached to it. This makes it so much easier because you don't have to bolt on each separately. And of course, there's another peg, but obviously this peg does not have a kickstand. They're pretty nice pegs, and I've seen some of these on the Sur-Ron models. Then you've got a clamp so you can lock the battery in place. There's one more box inside of this box, and it's the charger. It's a 10 amp charger, so it charges super quickly, and it has a fan. It easily plugs right into the battery, and you can lock it in place. Then comes a little small bag, and it has the manual and some tools, as long as some stuff for your front tire. Lastly, there's the battery. This battery has 2 different connectors, so you can charge it and you can plug it into the bike. It's a 72-volt battery, pushing out 40 amp hours. You can easily check how much battery life you have by clicking this button. And now that we got all that covered, we're going to open up the box that holds the bike. Just like that, I got it open and I saw the first glance on the bike. This thing was looking so nice, and I can see that it's super well packaged. They're not just saving space, but they're also saving it from getting damaged. It was getting kind of late, but we got the box all opened up, and here's how the bike's looking. This bike was designed so well, and I used the same key that works for the key ignition to take off the seat. Under the seat, you have the battery connectors and where the battery goes. There's also the controller and all the wires that go into it. The rear shock already comes on the bike, and all you have to do is take off some clamps to open it up. We got the straps off in the back, but now we just have to take them off on the front fork. This rear shock is massive, and it looks super good. This shock is placed correctly, so you're going to have so much comfort. Next, I got the handlebars on, and they're looking pretty nice. You can see the screen is kind of like an E-Ride Pro screen, and it's got a Sur-Ron throttle. Now it's time to put on the peg, so I put the first peg on that's connected to the kickstand. Now I'm putting on the other peg, but I'm going to put some Loctite on these bolts just to play it safe. It's smart to do this to everything. I easily bolted on the other peg, and it was looking real nice and snappy. There was only a few more things to put on, so we got them all on, and we finished up the bike. This thing looks super good, and I know I'm going to have to ride this right away. But first, I'm going to go over it, so first we have the suspension. The rear shock is really nice and adjustable. You've also got suspension in the front, and it's the front fork that's super adjustable too. It's hydraulic, and it feels super good. Then you have the 8,000 watt motor that has a huge sprocket in the back, so you get so much torque and speed. The chain that it's running is a gold chain, and it looks really nice. Everything on this bike is powered by the 72-volt 40 amp hour battery. With a capacity of 40 amp hours, you'll have so much range. And with it being 72 volts, you can get it all the way up to 70 miles per hour. The bike's controller has Freego engraved into it, and it's really unique. The controller is super smart and keeps track of everything that's happening. The brakes on this thing are insane. They are hydraulic brakes, and they have huge calipers and rotors. This bike has amazing safety features like key ignition. Nobody can steal your bike, and it turns on just like that. My screen was bugging a little bit because I was on park mode, but here's the temperature of the controller and then also the temperature of the motor. Then you've got the screen and how many kilowatts you're using, the exact battery of the bike, and the miles that you've drove. This bike has dirt-style tires. They're really nice for off-roading, but I also use them on the street. You've got a super long seat that's comfortable and squishy, but at the same time, you can remove it. The bike comes stock with a Sur-Ron throttle, and it's super snappy. There's regen levels, so you can pick how much regen you want. If you don't want regen, you can just turn it off, but you can also turn it all the way up to 3 levels. There's also more safety features like park mode, so you can't throttle on accident. There's 3 different power modes with Eco mode, XC mode, and Sport mode. In Sport mode, you can get all the way up to 70 miles per hour. As you can hear my horn, it's super loud, and at the same time, you've got turn signals. This bike looks great overall, and there's so many unique features. But too much talking, and let's get into riding this bike.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go through the wasteland. wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways.